When this was, I think when this was first proposed, it was I think both sides were a bit hesitant, I'd say. I mean, like I said, it's one of the first projects of its kind in the Philippines.
Kinapalutong sa mga wali namin, katawan namin sabab kasi kami, di na kami bagamong sa indan ng mga redusan. Katawan ko sa bapin, na kay tambunianin sa bapi, umang ko din mele na mga gaban namin na makulyang ginawag ko. Pasakit talaga sa
Philippines, as a signatory to most of the major international human rights treaties and instruments, must live up to its commitments, in contrast to the dark era that once engulfed.
We all know how the security sector, the state security sector, has been perceived as the perpetrators of human rights violations in the country. Civil society organizations working on peace, working on human rights, they've been quite averse to dealing with the security sector. What is prevailing is basically an environment of distrust because both sides they label the civil society organizations as communist groups, which of course they accuse of wanting to overthrow the government, and their function is to defend the sovereignty of the state. What the project did was to go into the different regions and gather civil society organizations, local communities, and the security, the police and the military personnel who are stationed in those regions, bring them together, and then after we've accomplished all the regional dialogues, we moved on to top-level policy dialogues with the high-level officials, with the view or with the goal of changing policies, especially in terms of course, focusing on human rights promotion and protection within the military and within the police. Afterwards, we moved towards human rights training, joint human rights training, if I may emphasize. So, dito sa stage na to, napakagandang makita na hindi lamang magkasamang nakaupo sa isang kwarto yung mga civil society organizations, yung military, yung police, kundi ang pinag-uusapan nila ay karapatang pantao na mas naiintindihan ng magkabilang panig kung bakit ganun yung pinanggagalingan ng isa't isa, kung bakit ang local communities tingin sa military ay human rights violators, bakit din yung police o yung militar ang tingin itong civil society organization na to nanggugulo lang yan. It's a very nice thing to be able to bring together these two opposing sides. Like what I've mentioned earlier, the environment of distrust is something that you have to get over with in order to be able to promote cooperation, and also for the civil society organizations and the local communities to understand parang mas maintindihan nila ng mabuti ano yung pinanggagalingan din ng security sector, ano yung background, ano yung mindset, no? Mas malalim na pag-intindi dun sa konteksto nung pinanggagalingan ng kabilang side. And I think it's also a very good reminder to the security sector that hey, you're supposed to be protecting the human rights of these people, not violating them. And ngayon siguro tingin ko mas naiintindihan na nila na ito ding mga civil society organizations, itong mga local communities, iba rin yung pinanggagalingan nilang sitwasyon, no? And nakita yan sa iba't ibang regions na pinuntahan. Iba-iba yung issue, iba-iba yung context sa pinanggagalingan nila. At yung mas malalim na pag-intindi doon sa konteksto ng bawat isa. Sa tingin ko, that's a very useful tool in order for you to be able to promote better cooperation and, of course, achieve lasting peace in the whole country and have have a better human rights situation.
Babanam kevalam, babanam kevalam, babanam kevalam.